let's get more explanations from the party itself and speak to the Deputy General Secretary of the party, Mustapha Gbande. He joins us on the line. Well, Mr. Gbande, thank you for joining us on Eyewitness News. What more can you tell us about this whole operation, Save Your Democracy, that you've launched, and asking your MPs to stay away from campaigns and also make sure they are in Parliament from now till the 31st of March?
All right. Thank you very much, and thank you to your cherished listeners. I think that basically the Operation Save Our Democracy is necessitated by the fact that the NDC realized that we are in very dangerous times, taking into account the behavior, posturing, and activities of this government, an adult regime. And so it's important that we also understand that the democracy that we practice is shaped by acts of parliament or activities of parliament. And so we need our MPs to stand up and to play a very critical role in restoring or saving our democracy, which has been destroyed by this government. It is clear that an adult-led government does not operate within the jurisdictions of rule of law. They do not uphold human rights, respect for anybody's rights. They do things that champion their interests. And to the largest extent, you will see the extent to which citizens of Ghana and their opinion and their actions do not longer matter in the scheme of things of this government. And so we are saying that going forward, we need our MPs play a very critical role. And the objective or the essence of a very strong political party of the NDC that have led a very strong foundation of the democracy of Ghana would like to ensure that we have our members playing a critical role at this time to preserve that democracy. One, they would ensure that they pay attention to what this government is doing in Parliament to the best, ensure that what is not practicable to the ordinary Ghanaian, what is not good to the ordinary Ghanaian, we stand against it. Even if this government would like to do it, it should be stated that we did not take part of it, we don't sanction it, and we don't want to be responsible for what is going on. And so it's a demonstration of the fact that the government, the Nadu-led regime, is taking this country on a very dangerous path. And as political parties, our duty is to shape in this democracy which has developed this country. So basically, that is what the directive says. And also, because we find ourselves organizing our primaries, we want MPs to have a lot more concentration in Parliament. And so it's important that we issue a directive to ensure that activities in their constituencies do not attract their attention to the extent that they can no longer concentrate on what is nationalistic, what is in the interest of Ghana, what to preserve Ghana, and what to protect the citizens of Ghana. And I think the NDC is doing that.
But if that's actually the case, why put timelines to it that between 7th March to 31st March 2023, they should be abiding by this particular directive? Out of that date, they are free to do so. They are free to do whatever they are expected to do.
It means that, don't also forget that we are clearly managed by intelligence as a political party. And we have very strong intelligence on the activities of government. Government normally smuggles things through Parliament and execute them against Ghanaians. And so we want to get our members of Parliament to be gatekeepers of the activities of government as far as Parliament is concerned.
So what intelligence have you gathered? What are the things you are suspecting government to smuggle through during these periods?
You will see clearly, and the time will come. It will manifest itself, but you can be very sure that we have assembled gatekeepers to ensure that we speak against the nefarious and corrupt activities of this government and to ensure that we can stop the things they do against the people of Ghana. One, we will not sit down in this country for the Ronaldo-led regime to use a woman of Jean Mensa to undermine the voting system, the rights of Ghanaians that we have. She intends to say that you cannot use any other means to get to the voters register except you have a national identification card. We have been saying that we are not there yet. It's a good suggestion. The timing is wrong. We are saying that the NIA is not prepared. As we speak, if you go to every constituency, you realize that the district offices of the NIA is not operational. They cannot produce cards. The NIA itself admits that it owes its financiers, institutions that have invested money into the card system, are being owed to a tune of about $100 million.
That's explanation. Both the NIA and, in fact, the Electoral Commission, that's the Electoral Management Body, have provided when they appeared in Parliament a few days ago. But Mr. Gbande, we want to wish the party well in its operation. Let's see how things will unfold in the coming days.